Good morning. It is November 18th, 2014. Feel a little under the weather. Just like sniffly. Um, it's fine, whatever. Yesterday I spent most of the day working on converting Whiskey for Mac to Swift and storyboards. And that's actually a pretty small amount of the code. Most of it's in Whiskey Core and Markdown Kit, Syntax Kit, and Nom, like all the frameworks that make up Whiskey. And those are all shared across iOS and Mac. But the Mac app and the iOS app are both all Swift. The Mac app's still not totally done getting converted, but I should probably finish that up today. And it's not so much converting to Swift just for the fun of it. I started Whiskey in December of 2013, so this was all pre-Yosemite. And Whiskey is targeting Yosemite only, and iOS is iOS 8 only and up. For some new document and iCloud things is the main motivation, but also why not? Especially when people email me like, hey, why can't I install this on Mavericks anymore? And it's like, well, you can download Yosemite for free in the App Store, so why don't you do that? Which is like a really great comeback. Because in the past, it's like, oh, I have a PowerPC Mac and can't upgrade or whatever. So now, there's like no reason not to upgrade, which is great. Anyway, storyboards has also been really great. Because now basically everything's switching to view controllers instead of window controllers. So now I have like an outline view controller and a text view controller and one for the preview and all that stuff. Before, all that was in one window controller, which was like super ugly. So it's nice to split those out. And also there's a split view controller, which is like way nicer than NS split view. So that'll be really nice. Looking forward to that. And it's most of it's auto layout now. I know that's what I'm supposed to do. I still don't like it, but whatevs. And Preferences now is also an NS tab view controller, which is great. Removed a third-party library, and it's really solid using the system stuff. So yeah, it's been good. Hoping to finish that up today. And yeah, with that, I've also figured out the issue with non-Latin fonts not working. I was able to reproduce it in a test app and figure out kind of exactly why those don't work. It's the same reason emoji doesn't work. And I did this like crazy huge hack to fix emoji, and I can remove that and just fix it for all languages, for anything non-Latin basically. And it's not so much non-Latin; it's just the font that you're using doesn't support. It should fall back correctly. And the system has stuff for all of that. It just doesn't work right now, but it will. And preview is getting combined into this window as part of this big restructuring of things with storyboards. And yeah, I definitely hope to work on Front Matter next. I'm pretty excited about that. It'll probably be the first time I use regex in the parser. Right now, all of it's like string scanner style. So that'll be interesting. Because it's defined, I guess all of this is defined canonically as regex. I don't know, I definitely played with switching some things to regex. And keep my current structure, but just change the parsing out. Part of it tempts me to split it into a more formal, Lexer parser type thing. I don't know. All of that's a huge mess. Well, it's just really hard to think about because it's so recursive. So I've been avoiding working on it. And basically everything I've been doing in Whiskey the last bit has all been application features and not parser features, which has been cool. So anyway, the parser is kind of draining to work on. It's not very exciting because you'll fix some really obscure bug and no one will ever notice. Um, versus application features everyone gets excited about, like themes and all that stuff. Um, so, so yeah. In personal news, um, I got my global entry confirmed yesterday, which is cool. So now I have global entry, which is like the skip the line at customs, and TSA pre-check, which is also amazing. Skip the line, keep your shoes on. Don't have to take your stuff out of your bag. All that's just awesome. So pretty excited about that. I had to go on an interview, and it was like really easy. It was funny though. The first thing they asked me once they like go through the basic stuff, like what's your name and all that, I was like, "Why were you in Ukraine?" It was like, "Yeah, business." It was kind of awkward. So tell me about it. What kind of business? Speaking at a conference. They only asked about that and Czech Republic and Turkey. They didn't ask about any other countries I've been to. I've been to like way more countries. They only asked about those three, which I think is interesting. Um, Turkey was a layover, and Czech Republic was like on the way to Poland from Ukraine because I was speaking in Poland next. Um, that was all last year with Matt Thompson. It was a fun trip. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know. I'm still thinking more about. Gosh, this is getting long. I've talked for a while about whiskey. I'm still thinking more about kind of saving up stories, like news stories, not so much like what I'm working on or personal things like today, but more like news and doing like a longer segment on Friday that's called something different and slightly more produced. Um, have like good audio and like put stuff on the screen and or whichever side, I don't know, and all of that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do it on Thursdays, so I don't have to do it on Fridays. I don't know. Haven't decided. Something I've been thinking about though. When I used to do a podcast, it was really fun. So I've been thinking about it. I don't know. If you'd watch, let me know. I doubt you've watched this long because this is silly. But anyway, if you have and you'd like to see something like that, kind of like Refactor.tv was back in the day, only just me and a little more focused and a little less bantery, that'd be cool. I don't know. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.